It's time for an all-new Omaha Extra, hosted by Carrie Worth.
Please welcome Chaley Ninehouse, the Pelvic Health Yogi. Chaley, urological issues have become a huge deal for women as they get older, and in fact, you dealt with this yourself too, right?
Unfortunately so, Carrie.
Right.
So there was a 4-month period, this was several years back, there was a 4-month period where I had UTI symptoms that they were incessant. They would not go away. So it was the burning, it was the lower abdominal pain, it was the not being able to sleep. And doctor after doctor just said, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing showing up on cultures, but here's an antibiotic just in case. And the antibiotic didn't do anything. And at the end of the day, I found out it was actually being caused by a hypertonic pelvic floor.
Okay, and a hypertonic pelvic floor is actually when the pelvic floor tightens, right?
Yes.
And that can affect UTIs, so tell us about that.
Yes, so you have the pudendal nerve that starts in your low back and it innervates down into the pelvic floor and it comes around the urethral sphincter. If there's compression on that, it can create dysfunction and it can start to give you those fake symptoms of having a UTI. So we have to address the hypertension in the low back and in the pelvic floor to release the restriction that's on that nerve.
Okay, and you can actually help people do that, right? So tell us how you do that.
So I have a Facebook page that's dedicated to helping women learn more about their pelvic floor and how all of these things connect. And then I created a program called Restore Your Pelvic Floor, which helps women connect, release, and then ultimately stabilize their pelvic floor muscles.
Okay, so there's a lot of education out there. You're a source of that.
Yes.
And you mentioned you have a Facebook page and a website that people can visit to learn more information. That information is for you on your screen. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will see you next time on Omaha Extra.
This Omaha Extra segment has been paid for by the Pelvic Health Yogi.